Now let's see how all of this works together in reality with a real-life customer example. Today and during the upcoming days, I want to bring the intelligent enterprise to life. Please join me on an end-to-end journey from buying to delivery and beyond, showing how you can achieve growth and sustainability with integrated, intelligent, and highly resilient digital value chains. For this, I have chosen one of the most disruptive industries you can think of, and which has a tremendous impact on all other industries. One that represents, unlike hardly any other, how business models are changing, how enterprises need to work differently, and how much sustainability matters: the automotive industry. We know most people are not thinking about ordering a new car right now, and certainly not a luxury sports car. Many are understandably worried about their economic future because of the corona crisis. As a result, the car industry is struggling with a sharp drop in sales. And it is technologically challenged like hardly any other by climate change. Which is exactly why we wanted to show you that few other industries are as innovative, as globally positioned, and as economically significant. Mobility is and remains a prerequisite for growth and increasing prosperity in the world. Our partnership with Porsche began long before the crisis. The company is a real showcase for innovation, transformation, and the will to reinvent itself in response to the challenges of our time. So let us gain first-hand insights into the fast-changing industry. Insights from one of the most innovative automotive manufacturers worldwide. Please welcome Lutz Meschke, CFO of Porsche.
Thank you, Christian, for the kind introduction and for welcoming Porsche at this virtual Sapphire. We are happy to be part of it. Ladies and gentlemen, mobility has always been one of the most exciting industries, at least from my point of view. But at the moment it is more exciting than ever before. We are right in the middle of a huge transformation. Mobility, like many other industries, is at the beginning of a new era. And this is currently putting us under particular pressure. We are experiencing the tension between innovation pressure, competitive pressure, and cost pressure. What do I mean by that? Let's start with the pressure to innovate. Our customers have always been demanding, but some of them have different requests today than they did 10 years ago. In some cases, they also have additional wishes. They want digitized, connected, and electrified cars. Sustainability has become a hard currency, and yet the typical Porsche attributes must not be missing. But it's not just the customer's wishes that are tightening our conditions. We find ourselves in a political climate in which driving bans in inner cities or even total prohibitions on certain vehicle types are being discussed. And all this is happening under increasing competitive pressure. While many classic OEMs are slowly adapting to the new era, new players from the tech industry are entering the market with radical innovation and at an incredible speed. And while we invest in innovation and our competitors are anything but asleep, we still have to keep an eye on our returns. My third point is cost pressure. We at Porsche have grown very fast in the recent years. We have many clever minds in our company. Of course, our fixed costs have also risen as a result. In addition, we must continue to invest in new technologies. Until 2024, we have planned to invest 15 billion euros for electrification and digitalization. But there's even more to it than that. The corona pandemic just showed us insistently how important it is to act with a sustainably profitable setup. And secondly, it reminded us of how crucial it is to work with a resilient supply chain. In order to open up new business areas, we integrated digitalization as a central part of our Porsche strategy in 2015. Our goal? To transfer the Porsche brand experience into the digital future, thereby creating a benefit for the customer on the one hand and added value for the company on the other. Our efforts include topics such as connectivity, automated driving, new mobility services and digital sales channels, but also Production 4.0. Porsche Production 4.0 is smart, lean and green. Our first purely electric Porsche sports car has been launched last year, the Taycan. It is produced CO2 neutrally at our headquarters in Stuttgart-Zuffenhausen. And it will not be the only purely electric Porsche. In 2025, we expect to deliver more than 50% of our cars with an electric drive. We have great respect for the enormous challenges faced by the automotive industry in times of transformation. But we also see a unique opportunity. We are in the midst of driving our transformation towards a truly digital and data-driven company. As we know that in the digital area we don't have all the competencies that we need in-house, we truly believe in strong partnerships. Just like our strategic partnership with SAP. We have been collaborating for several decades already, but that was only the beginning. Last year we have sealed a new strategic partnership to allow each partner tap into the expertise and experience of the other. We have together set ourselves the goal of driving forward co-innovations and jointly develop new solutions for the digital transformation. SAP benefits from Porsche's industry know-how and incorporates this knowledge in their standard solutions. We in turn are leveraging their standard capabilities and we aim at exploiting the full potential of our two key drivers. First, data-driven business models, and second, a highly scalable and flexible end-to-end processes-driven architecture with embedded AI functionalities. Becoming a data-driven company means putting data at the heart of everything we do. And it means finally enabling new and more efficient ways of operating. One example of ramping up the way we operate is how we will approach decision-making in this new era. The goal is to embrace immediate fact-based decision-making on all organizational levels and have a 360-degree view on our company. To set the course, we are currently working on a central master data management solution with SAP and the Volkswagen Group. SAP Master Data Governance allows us to harmonize and manage our master data across the company and increase the quality of our information. On top, we are already building our Porsche Digital Boardroom, digitizing and integrating the entire reporting process across all functions. We are starting with finance, followed by procurement, production and all other business areas. This might replace our department-specific manually prepared PowerPoint decks and Excel sheets. In fact, with SAP Analytics Cloud, we will have one integrated and single reporting based on real-time information, offering role-based insights and visualizations. We can already today see impressive outcomes. For instance, our management and sales reporting has decreased from 3 days to 20 seconds lead time. But we even think bigger. Let us have a look at the entire value chain and focus end-to-end processes. We are working on a highly standardized, seamlessly integrated and thus highly agile solution landscape. This provides us advantages in various business areas, such as customer service, manufacturing, logistics and after-sales. We know that we are in the middle of our path in shaping the digital transformation, and we are happy to have SAP as a strong partner at our side. There are already visions how an intelligent automotive enterprise could look like in the future. Let me be honest, I am personally already very much looking forward to turning these visions into reality. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Meschke, for these impressive insights. It is an absolute honor to partner that closely with you and Porsche to make you ready for success, now and in the future. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, let us now dive into such a vision of an intelligent automotive company, our vision. Let us experience the intelligent enterprise potential by putting ourselves in the shoes of someone who wants to buy a new car. Something fancy, of course, but with a lightweight eco-footprint. Here are the milestones of the journey we will go through: configuration, planning, procurement, manufacturing, delivery, operation, and second life. Everything starts with the configuration of a car, according to my likes and needs. I can do this directly on my mobile. I go with an electric model in black, with artificial leather for my sports seats. Let's see what else I can choose. Many options are already pre-selected according to my liking. This preset configuration is based on multiple sources. The battery capacity, for instance, is based on my average driving distance and intensity. This and further information can be accessed in my customer profile. The intelligent driving assistance was selected in addition to cruise control. This combination was highlighted as it led to an increased customer satisfaction in previous orders. Other elements, such as the metric slides, come from my peer group's social trends, market trends, most popular combinations of options, and the number of service incidents and maintenance costs per option. What further simplifies my selection of options is that the system informs me about the environmental footprint and the sustainability impact of my choice. Finally, I can request a quote directly via the app and get a call back from my local dealer to finalize my order. Thereby, the request is routed to the dealer representative with the highest digital satisfaction scores, increasing the likelihood of a greater customer experience.
After Christian has finalized his purchase, it is time for planning, where his order is coming in. What we can see here is the so-called digital twin, a key element and enabler of data-driven manufacturing. It is a virtual copy of Christian's car, which reflects the components he selected, such as the model, the battery capacity, and the artificial leather seats. Supported by technologies such as IoT, 3D simulation tools, and predictive analytics, the digital twin will represent Christian's car along its entire life cycle. Put simply, it brings together the physical and the digital world, and it reflects all data and information about the car. The digital twin is one of many elements available in the control tower, the one-stop shop for all information. It provides us with a transparent and true 360 view of the organization across all business metrics and the entire supply chain. We can see potential issues in real time, solve challenges before they even occur, manage exceptions, and orchestrate responses. In the control tower, we can see the available plant and workforce capacity, as well as supply of required components to fulfill Christian's order. Thanks to intelligent alerts, we learn that we may run into fulfillment issues if we don't adapt our plan. But as the system also directly suggests solutions, we can easily do that. Thereby, we don't only look at our own company, but instead we are provided with an overview of the whole business network. This allows us to fill any potential gaps with the help of our ecosystem. So, let's select a bigger manufacturing plant. By doing so, we see that we resolved our capacity shortage. But our carbon footprint increased significantly. As we also want to be sustainable, we choose another, more eco-friendly alternative. With planning done, let's look at the next step. One integral part of any manufacturing business is strategic and operational procurement. Strategic supplier selection, for instance, is crucial to create a more sustainable, profitable, and resilient business. Suppliers traditionally are scored based on a multitude of criteria that mainly drive profitability, such as timely deliveries, good quality, and low cost scores. But as an intelligent enterprise, we also want to improve other dimensions, such as business resiliency and our environmental footprint. Therefore, we also include elements such as risk assessments or sustainability criteria like working conditions, geographic proximity, and carbon output. And this is exactly what you can see here, allowing us to make strategically sound, responsible, and future-proof decisions. Moving on to operational procurement. This involves all activities around the day-to-day business. And here, with the global economy more volatile than ever, especially exception handling is becoming increasingly important. Because if a supplier cannot deliver the requested components on time or in the right amount, it can jeopardize the entire production and the ability to fulfill our customers' orders. As an intelligent enterprise, however, you can benefit from transparent and actionable insights into your entire sourcing network. You can see that in case of critical situations, the system not only notifies you, it also suggests and takes counteractions to mitigate negative business impact. Having seen how intelligent planning and sourcing for Christian's electric car and its component take place, we now wonder how it gets assembled during manufacturing of the future. Here, we are inside an intelligent factory, where Industry 4.0 enables a highly digitalized and connected plant, with machines, robots, and humans working side by side. All seemingly disparate parts of production are connected via IoT devices or advanced integrated circuits. We can measure, control everything that's happening throughout the process. Let's have a look at how this flexibility enhances the customer experience.
I just learned that a new sustainably sourced fabric has been made available. I like this a lot and would like to go with that instead of the artificial black leather for my seats. And when I trigger this change, I'm immediately informed about the impact on the environmental footprint, and I can see it going down, as well as the impact on the delivery date of my car.
Back in the manufacturing plant, we not only see Christian's car come to life. Moreover, we can observe the consequences of the change he made. We see the necessary actions triggered along the highly integrated value chain. And eventually, the seats with the new fabrics are received from a supplier and built into the new vehicle. Living up to such last-minute changes needs complete horizontal and vertical integration, two of the most important factors for production in an intelligent factory. Essentially, vertical integration ensures that machines, devices, workers, and processes work together seamlessly. Horizontal integration, on the other hand, allows production data to be used for making business decisions. It allows communication between the shop floor network and other systems, such as ERP or manufacturing execution system. This increases visibility and collaboration throughout the value chain. Once Christian's car and the newly chosen seats are assembled, it's ready for delivery.
I have to admit, I'm really excited. Thanks to blockchain, I can track and trace my order and see that it will arrive momentarily at my house. After delivery comes the fun part, driving the new car. My wife and I decide to spontaneously take a ride into town, spending a nice evening in the city with a great dinner in a restaurant, followed by a movie. Thanks to the built-in digital assistant, we can see where a parking slot is available, we can reserve a table in our favorite restaurant, and we can book our tickets for the cinema. And when we drive home later, we get one invoice, thanks to integrated finance processes. Also, just imagine you drive to Italy on vacation. Thanks to SAP, you can book an insurance on top, on the fly.
During every step of the product lifecycle, Christian's car is generating data. Vehicle data can be used for many different purposes. One is to improve the driving experience, as we've just heard from Christian. For the intelligent automotive company, this means staying in constant contact with Christian, for instance, by collecting both direct and unsolicited feedback. It is coming in through over 40 different channels like voice, text, and social media. Now, we can easily find out what we can do to increase customer satisfaction. But vehicle data can also be used for other purposes, to improve road safety, to reduce energy consumption, or to optimize products and services. As this vehicle data includes information about the condition of the separate parts, it can also play a crucial role in future design and engineering. For example, potential weaknesses in a built-in part can be detected and swapped out in future productions. Further insights on usage and condition of components help determine second life options. Aftermarket volume is growing rapidly and becoming increasingly important to all industries. So, when the car has served its purpose and it is time for its disposal, it has provided us not only with a continuous learning cycle. It further allows us to turn the end of the car's life into a new beginning. We create a true life cycle in which parts of Christian's electric car add value even after its disposal. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is how we can transition to the circular economy.
In closing, let me sum it up. To transform into resilient, profitable, and sustainable intelligent enterprises, 3 principles are key. Integration. We will deliver a strong business process integration across the entire value chain. Innovation. We will infuse intelligence across our whole portfolio and deliver new, differentiating business innovations. Agility and speed. We will further accelerate both time to value and innovation cycles. All with one focus: our customer success. SAP was always best when we listened to you. We want to serve you with the best possible business outcome, help you to quickly adopt and get the value out of our solutions to ensure your long-term success. This doesn't stop at the point of sale. It is all about ensuring adoption and generating value across the whole life cycle. True business transformation is about holistic solutions. It is about identifying the right set of products and functionalities to address your needs. It is about their appropriate implementation and seamless adoption